Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. This is a general reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of August 5th. So it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what works, leave what doesn't. The readings are for whoever needs to hear them. I always ask that they be for the greatest and highest good. So we're on Aquarius right now. Aquarius, August 5th, weekly reading. What does the universe have for all of our Aquas, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? All right, Aquarius. Let's see. Messages for the greatest and highest good for our Aquas. 2, 3, and 4. Let's do one more. Change up the energies here. All right, what's going on? Ooh, we're growing, huh? Well, I like to see those two cards together. So I feel like you're in a really good place right now, Aquarius. Really good place. I think you're feeling good. I think you're feeling balanced. I think the intensity of life has eased up a little bit. I think you've grown. Really a nice feeling here. You let something go. Yeah, there was something that it was really hard for you because you weren't sure whether or not letting go of something was really going to be the right answer. But I think you found that there's no turning back now. Really, Aquarius, there's no turning back. Yeah, so I think recent activities, things that have happened, I think there's bigger purpose to what's going on in your world. Like I say, I feel like you're in a really good place. I think some of you are really tuning into your own intuitions, really trusting. Now, there is this issue, I feel like if there's a silver lining to something. For some of you, there was a disconnect with somebody. And I think you chose to let it go. I think rather than fight, it's like I feel like you picked your battles. Choosing not to end something. So I think that's big that's going on right now because something happened between you and someone and it just put like a really big damper on a lot of things. Yeah, you've been in the dark. You've been it's funny because Aquarians are very outgoing, very eccentric type of personalities. Everybody loves an Aquarian. And yet I feel like there's another side to you that you don't let people see. And I think it's a more solitary, introverted, more of a melancholy type of energy is what I'm picking up here. And I think it's because you hold back at times. Just like Capricorn, you hold back. Maybe you're a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. But it's like you hold back from being who you are. It's like you are afraid to really come out and be the you that you were always born to be. Maybe you have an idea to sell, I don't know, diamonds to somebody. And people are like, well, that's pie in the sky. You can't even afford one diamond. How are you going to sell a lot of diamonds? And I think it's one of these things. You have this ability to come up with these amazing ideas, these amazing thoughts from out of nowhere. Very creative type of energy, but yet you hold back. You hold back from you really being who you are. So you turn in, you turn in and you hang to yourself. Some of you are traveling. Some of you see that there's other possibilities to go in another direction. Some of you may be involved with somebody who, like your friends, but I don't think you see that it's going to go anywhere. You would love it to go somewhere, but there's this until you're happy with yourself, Aquarius, I don't think you're going to find it in anybody else. And I think you are very happy in your own skin. I think it's everybody else around you who expects you to be, you know, the happy-go-lucky guy, you know, the life of the party all the time. Sometimes you just don't want to be that person. Sometimes you would rather be very quiet and alone. And I think sometimes people don't understand that about you. Yeah. So I think you were involved with somebody, Aquarius, and you're taking it step by step. But again, there's this darkness about you. There's something about you, Aquarius, that you're holding very close to yourself. I think you're just taking things one day at a time, okay? And not trying to project anything onto anybody. And I think you don't want to, I don't think you want to lead anybody on. You know what I mean? I think you want to be really like on the up and up. And, you know, until you come out of this dark place, Aquarius, I just don't feel like, you know, you can really move on. I think there's a dream that you wanted that maybe didn't manifest. You have other dreams, don't you? I think you need to be open, really open to other possibilities. Because I'm getting the feeling that there's something out there bigger than you could even imagine, Aquarius. Really bigger than you could imagine. But there is, again, this need to change something really heavy inside of you. You know, there's something that you know you need to change. Some of you want to be single again. Some of you, maybe this relationship. And I keep picking up that you're not trying to lead anybody on. But I think, Aquarius, you are still very happy just being on your own and just kind of letting things go. I don't think you want to be put in a mold, you know, and I don't think you want, yeah, you're not going to allow anybody to kind of put you, gosh, how do I say this? You know, it's like people want to see you a certain way, but maybe that's not really how you are, you know, and you know, you've got to really make sure that you are really confident in all your actions, you know, because, you know, there's change coming. And I think it has to do with this relationship, you know, because there's, you know, you're single, but you're involved with somebody. You're just kind of going with the flow. But again, I get this feeling like it could work, but it doesn't work, but you don't want to push it. Don't push it. Listen, if this is your forever person, what's the hurry? And if it's not, I think you will know in time what works and what's not working. I think the greatest gift you have, Aquarius, is knowing that you're fine on your own. Yeah, so something's been really weighing on you. Something's been really weighing on your conscience. Maybe it's someone else, you know, maybe there's somebody else that you need to come clean with. I wonder if you're involved with an Aries. I don't know why an Aries. You know, this is one of these decks that's very hard to read when it comes astrology signs. But I feel like there could be, you know, maybe the relationship you're in has to change. Maybe that's what needs to change. But ultimately, I see whatever change it is, and I feel like you are the one that has to change, it's going to lead you much closer to your person. Where the two of you can be independent and yet together. Does that make sense? You know, because if one person feels like they're being smothered by the other person, you know, that never goes over really good. It's better with a real balanced relationship where you two can stand independently, where your roots intertwine, but yet when you go out in the world, you guys have your day and you guys know who you are, and then at night you come together and you blend again. I mean, I think that's what you're after. I think that's really what you're after. You know, and that's the kind of relationship that you're looking for. And like I said, for some of you Aquarians, you're okay if you end up single for a little while. You're open. You're open to everything. You don't want to be in control of the universe. I think you are very open to letting the universe control you. So, yeah, I think some of you want to move on but you're at a standstill. I really feel like you're just being put on like, let's just take this moment to moment. Because I don't think either one of you wants to move too quickly, but especially not you, Aquarius. All right. So moment to moment, I feel, is your big message for this week. Just take things slow, because you're not going to compromise who you are and your freedom for anybody. Do you know what I mean? So I see you as the rebel. I see you being very independent. I see you doing things that other people wouldn't normally do. I see you breaking, it's like you're breaking ground in a lot of ways. Because I think you finally know who you are. Right? I think you're finally starting to find out who you are. And I think you see the dark side about yourself and you want to deal with that. You're not going to just pretend it doesn't exist. I feel a very, very good person here, who, really, you're okay being on your own and listening to your own thoughts, because you're not going to get yourself in a position. I feel like you've been trapped before. And I don't think you want that to happen again. So I think you move in your own way with your own level of intensity. Not everybody likes that. But I think you move so that you can keep your conscience clear. I don't think you like it when something weighs on you. And I think there's something weighing on you. And I think that's this issue with this relationship of like, whoa, can we just go step by step, moment to moment, and just stay really clear all along the journey? And I think you'll be good, because, you're very good at being alone, really. So I think this is a new thing, you not being so alone. And it kind of leaves you a little like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should do this or I shouldn't do this. But I think you need to trust the universe and what's going on. But again, one step at a time, Aquarius. There's no hurry, all right? So that's what I have for you, Aquas. I hope this resonated. I hope it makes sense to somebody who needed to hear it. So until the next reading, blessed be. Bye now.